first of all, I don't ever want to be that famous. Because it looks like the alleged girl that looked like she tried to set him up, looked like it was her intention from the beginning to set this man up. And this is why people always ask me, Kev, why you always go straight home after your shows? Why you don't want to come out and eat with us? Why don't you want to come out and eat with these people? This is why. This is why I go from the hotel to the venue, from the venue to the hotel, and I will order room service because I don't even want to be caught in no type of situations. I don't want to be tempted. I don't want nothing. Take me to my room. We just wanted to know. Take me to my room. I will order room service. I'll eat McDonald's. I don't want to be in this situation because Kevin's to blame, okay? I'm not saying this woman was, obviously this woman looked like she was there to tear him down, but look, nobody can make you do something you didn't want to do. She didn't, take his pants off and stuff, so, you gotta, he's to blame. Now, was it her intention to trap him up and extort him? Looks like it. But when you're Kevin Hart, you know that. Like, you know that. When you're that rich, this city, LA, is crawling with women who would just love to get a baby by you or catch you up to cash you out. Male celebrities know that. You know that. Okay, so you got to go home, man. And the internet just eating him alive. Eating him alive. They done said, oh, she was your rib. Now you left your real rib for a McRib. And now you try to fill that McRib with McNuggets. I was like, bro, the internet don't care about you. I know my day, not for cheating, but I know at any point in time I could be dragged by the internet. I almost got dragged one time, but I deleted my post and I got up out of there. But look, every time stuff like this happens, I'll be like, oh, do I even want to be famous? Luckily, this is why I talk about my wife as much as possible. I don't want nobody to ever mistake that I'm married. I don't want nobody to ever question that I'm married. That's why my ring hand is light skin. You see, this is how much I wear my ring. Look at the light skinness of the ring. Okay? That's how you know I wear my ring. But this is why you gotta, here's the thing that was a little weird. They keep playing this interview, and I didn't think about this until now. When he was on the Breakfast Club, somebody was like, would you ever cheat? And his answer wasn't, hey, I love my wife. I'll never cheat because I wouldn't want to disrespect my union, nothing like that. His answer was, I wouldn't cheat because I can't trust these women out here to keep it a secret. And I was like, I don't think I had heard the interview, or I didn't hear that part of it. This is my first time hearing it. And I was just like, dang. So what happened? Because the thing I saw on TMZ was this woman was like, I was set out to cash out. Set out to cash out. Somebody in the comments just said this. He only apologized because he got caught up, not because he felt sorry. You don't know that. Those two things don't have to be mutually exclusive. He could both be sorry in public, in private, and he could also have to feel bad that he has to make something that he has to make a public apology so he doesn't get extorted. I don't think those things are mutually exclusive. You don't know that. He could have already apologized to his wife at any time. I just think it's interesting how we always try to, how do we know what he really feels? We don't know. He could be really, don't go there. I'm going that way, so don't. He could be really sorry. And yes, he has a history of cheating and all that stuff. And he still could be really sorry. And even if he's not sorry to his wife, he could be sorry that this has to play out in the public. Why do you, nothing about him makes me think he don't care deeply for his kids. I just don't like why we try to impose what we, stop it, bro. You in the turning lane trying to go forward. So, look, again, I want to go back to myself because I'm rising. I'm not near Kevin Hart's status, and you don't really have to be for somebody to try to take you down. Okay? And I said this on stage last night. I actually said this joke last night, and I don't know if I'm gonna post it, but I do this joke where I say I don't have a cheat on you body, and I don't have cheat on you money. That's the other Kevin. And the audience was like, and I was like, too soon, probably too soon. But people, how you don't feel bad? Somebody in here said they don't feel bad for Anika. Why? Why don't you feel bad for her? She did not ask for this. Oh, okay. I actually know what you guys are going to say. He cheated on his current wife with her, so that's probably why you don't feel bad for her. Everybody don't cheat. Investy 96. I don't cheat. So don't say everybody don't cheat. Because every time stuff like this happen, I'll be like, here we go. And I'll be looking at my wife like, you know, that was not me. That was the other Kevin. He made $80 million. I made $100. I cheat on vegan. I ain't married a vegan. I was trying that out. Yeah, some people said he didn't cheat with Anika. Look, I don't know that much about Kevin Hart's personal life to know who he cheated on with what and when Anika entered the picture, and they were there 8 years. And well, actually, Anika did say that. She was like, we've been together 6 years or 8 years, and he had only been divorced for 6 years. And then they was like, wasn't he still married? She was like, well, Tori knew what it was. Really? See, this is LA drivers. See, I'm trying to leave space in the median so somebody could turn left here, and then this person gonna sneak in and cut in. You better not. This dude really is. I'm just trying to make a Periscope, guys, and the traffic people, if you go and cut in front of me, I will sock you. All right, he didn't. So anyway, another thing about this, in Kevin's apology, he said, I'm not perfect. Why do people say that when they apologize? What? We know that. No, what does that mean? He said two things that I was like, eh. He said, I'm not perfect and I got a target on my back. And yeah, you do, because you're rich, but so does every Laker, every Clipper, every Ram, every Charger. I'm just naming the athletes in LA, every actor and rich person in this city. Everybody got a target on their back. I know it's not easy because, you know, his temptation level greater than mine. For the most part, I can just go home, go to work, go straight home. I don't have to go to events and all that type of stuff. But this is why. This is why. So if you ever have me, you ever book me in your city and you feel bad because I don't want to eat dinner with you or your family or your group of church friends or anything like that, just know it's nothing personal. One, I want to protect my marriage and I just go home. Two, I want to take my pants off. Okay? And I want to eat something unhealthy without anybody having to look at me. So that's why I go straight to my room. Pick me up something to eat. If room service is over, I'll just stop by somewhere. I'll eat at the little convenience store at the hotel because I don't want no trouble. And this actually started before I was anywhere close to KevOnStage. I was doing stand-up comedy in the club in Tacoma, and women would be dressed scantily clad. Scantily clad. And one of the deacons from my church, I don't remember if he came to a show or saw some pictures I was tagged in, and he was like, now listen to me, okay? You married, they ain't. You understand me? Them is your vows. Them ain't they vows. They ain't breaking no vows. You breaking your vows, okay? Now, you're funny, Kevin, all right? Listen to me, you're funny, but I don't want you to be Tiger Woods. You hear me? So what you need to do is, you get up. When you get in there, you go in the green room and you stay in the green room. Don't be sitting in the audience. Don't be talking to nobody unnecessarily. You go in the green room, and when it's your time to go up, you go from that green room and you perform on that stage, and then you go back to the green room, you get your check, and then you go home. You take your behind home. Don't stay. Don't hang around. Don't take a whole bunch of unnecessary pictures. Take your behind home to your wife. All right? Now, if you want to make it in this world, you listen to me on advice. Take your behind home. See, you ain't got to worry about taking your penis out your pants if you at home. See, when you get home, you can take your penis out your pants. Okay? Now listen to me. When you get home, you can take your penis out your pants. But if you ain't going home, you got to worry about, oh, should I keep my penis in my pants? Where my penis at? Can't find my penis. Checking in my pockets, can't find my penis. Now, if you get home, you can take your penis out your pants. So listen to me. Now, when you get bigger, okay, you're going to have to go more places. You listen to me now. You go airport. You go to your room. You go to that venue, you go back to your room, and you go back to the airport. You hear me? And you're going to be all right. And I want you to be all right, Kevin, because I like you. I think you're going to do well. But you don't take this advice, guarantee you don't fall. Oh, you don't think it can happen to you? Stop messing with my advice. Watch it happen to you. You start going to dinner here. Oh, let me just have a drink. I'll see you at the bar. You want to take a picture? Guarantee you're going to fall. Guarantee you're going to fall. If you listen to me, you won't fall. See, you can't get tempted if you ain't got no opportunity. See, the thing is, temptation got to have temptation and opportunity. All right? Now, you automatically going to get tempted. Temptation going to be there. That's a given. But if you don't give yourself no opportunity, then you can't capitalize on the temptation. All right? So what you got to do is you got to close the door to that opportunity. And that's how you go home. When you go home, you avoid the chance for opportunity because you're going to be tempted. I see you. You got eyes. You married. You ain't blind. You got them. They got the boobs all out. They got the skirt hiked up. You see it. I see it from the stage. I know you see it. I see it. Everybody see it. Okay? But you can't act on it if you go home, can you? Can't act on it if you go home. And for 5 years, I have done that. People don't like it sometimes. They may think I'm rude. Look, man, I got 13 years of marriage. My wife said if I cheat on her, she's leaving me and I am keeping the kids. For whatever reason, that is terrifying to me. Why are you already thinking about that? Why I got to keep the kids? She's like, you ain't going to ruin my life because you want to ruin yours. Okay? So, for that reason, I don't want to be in that position. Not going to put myself in that position. And, you know, a lot of people like you, they don't feel bad for Kevin. Why you don't feel bad? Because he can still be dumb and make a mistake and still feel bad about it. Why do we know his apology ain't genuine? The tapes are out on the gram. Somebody sent me the link. It was filmed on an Android, thank God, so you can't see anything. But they got him. They set him up and they knocked him down. They got him. Thank God it wasn't an iPhone, because otherwise it'd be clear as day. It was like it was filmed on an Android, and then somebody filmed it with another Android. It was like a filter, and I was like, man, I can't see nothing. But, that's why I go home, man. And I like Kevin. I do. I was hoping we work together. I still hope we work together. I hope we get to do a movie together. You know. But shoot. What you gonna do? You could never find another list. I know that. See, that's the thing. There's a couple things. First of all, I love my wife. She's the best thing that ever happened to me this side of heaven. I mean that. Best decision I ever made was giving my life to God. The second best decision was marrying Melissa. Everything else in my life that's good has come as a result of marrying Melissa. My kids, my career, everything. Okay? But there's two things about that. I'll never find another list, and there's hardly anybody else on the planet that I could date. There's nobody really that I can think of that wouldn't know me from KevOnStage, or wouldn't, like, if I try to date them, wouldn't look me up and be like, boy, why you got all these followers? And see, now I told y'all before, I don't want to have to be KevOnStage all the time. See, at home, I'm not KevOnStage. I'm Kevin and I'm daddy. Okay? To my kids, I'm not famous. You know why I made my son happy? Because I set up his Nintendo Switch for his birthday. I set up on the internet and linked him in so he could play online with his friends. That's all I am. My son texted me last night when I was at the Laugh Factory. Daddy, I need you. I was like, what's wrong? What happened? What? I can't get on the internet on my Nintendo Switch. I thought it was like something important. No, I need you. Can you log me in so that I can play? Okay? So when I'm at home, I take my shirt off. I told y'all, I don't have a good body. Everybody in my house knows this. They're not uncomfortable. I don't want to have to introduce this body to somebody new, okay? It's not attractive. I don't want to have to try to make you laugh. I don't want to have to live up to some idea of what you think I am. Because, see, there's what people think I am, and for the most part, they're pretty close. But the person I am at home, that's who I really am. It's not very much different, but it's like the version of you and then the version of you on your group chat. The things and the jokes I can say to my wife and my close friends and, you know, all that stuff, that's who I really am. And you might be surprised, okay? And I don't want to have to do, yeah, I did show my full stomach in Dallas. I meant to do that last night on stage. It's one of my favorite jokes. I like to shock people. But yeah, I don't want to have to do that. I don't want nobody, it's going to be hard for me to be like, oh, what does she want me for? For my followers, for how much money she perceives me to have. A lot of people don't even understand how this stuff works. They think just because you have a lot of followers, that translates to money. Facebook does not pay people per follower, per like, per post. But people think I'm rich. Oh, you work for Russell Shimon, or you be on Facebook, or you be traveling to do the stand-up, and I do okay, but I don't want nobody to be trying to holler at me for what they think I got and all that stuff. It's taxing on my mind. I don't even want to have to think about this. I don't want to have to meet nobody's mom. I already know my mom, my wife's mom, my mother-in-law and father-in-law. I already know them. I already know Melissa's sisters. I've known them for 16 years. No. 17 years, since they were 12 and 14 and Melissa was 16. Okay, I don't want to have to meet your sisters and your brothers and your cousin want to try to flip something. They don't try to tell me that, you know, they already know. They don't try to tell me to, hey man, I got this idea. Can you bring it past Russell? I don't have time for that. I don't know. No, I already got to deal with that enough from friends of the family that my mom's friend, oh, I grew up with you. I changed your pamper. Can you get this idea to Russell? No! And I don't want to have to deal with that. I don't want none of that stuff. It's more than sex. That's what people forget. Men, when we ruin our marriages, it's more than sex. I be trying to tell y'all, it's a fat butt is not the most important thing. There's so much other things in life that give you peace. Sex is a couple minutes or 30 minutes, whatever. No, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't be in there all day. I got to go to work. I mean, work in the morning. And even if it was 30 minutes, you know what I enjoy about my life? My kids' soccer games. Hey, man, JoJo scored 3 goals on Saturday. My wife FaceTimed me. I couldn't see anything, but I was watching anyway until it was just completely blurry. But that's what I enjoy. We're having Taco Tuesday with our current friends, and we're going to have JoJo some cake and ice cream. That's what I'm looking forward to. Okay? I love to just hang with my friends, eat unhealthy food, laugh, and be myself. And the sex of fat butt or big boobs, all that stuff, okay, yes, everybody likes that stuff, man, but what you going to do on Thanksgiving? Okay? That's what I be thinking about. Is Thanksgiving gonna now be awkward because I cheated on you? Now, where do I go for Thanksgiving? Your family still, you can go to your family's house. My family loves Melissa. They'll probably say, oh, my son cheated on you. You're still welcome. He ain't. Okay, what am I gonna do for Thanksgiving? Christmas? Am I gonna be there for JoJo's birthday party? Is it weird now? We gotta split the kids. See, stuff like that, man. Y'all don't be thinking about that stuff. That's the stuff I think about. What we gonna do on Thanksgiving? This is important to me. We're going to my grandma's house for Thanksgiving, your parents' house for Christmas, or whatever the case is. We went to. Listen, I don't want to ruin that stuff. That's what people don't think about when they just see boobs and butt and flat tummy tea. They don't think about what the heck happens when your kids grow up and then you only get to see them on Thanksgiving or Christmas instead of both, because now they got to visit you on one and mom on the other. And then if they get married, now you might not get Thanksgiving or Christmas because they got to get visit you on one and mom on the other, and then their wife's family on the other. So it might be a Thanksgiving or Christmas. You don't get nothing, all because you wanted boobs and butt. So now where you at? Now I'm hoping for Christmas or Thanksgiving, or maybe could you come see me on New Year's? Well, if you hadn't cheated, you could have got 2 or 3 holidays. Now the kids always come home. That's what I be trying to understand. People understand. I just want my kids to be able to say, we're going to my mom and dad's for Christmas. my mom and dad's house. Dad, I'll be there for Christmas. That includes mom. This is what I want you to understand. For me, that's very important. Christmas includes mom and dad. I don't want them to split up. When my kids move away, or if they don't move away, they stay here, I'm coming over your house, and mom will be there. This is what I hope. This is what I dream. And plus, my body's gross. I don't want to introduce it to somebody else. And I don't want to learn what you like. I don't want to learn your mom and dad. I don't want to learn no new love languages. I don't really care what you like to eat. I'm going to have to put on airs and pretend I like all this stuff about you. I don't care. What if you're allergic to what I like? What if you want to be vegan? What if you don't like the chips I like? What if you don't care if I drink a lot of soda? My wife, I was very upset with her about this, but I appreciate it. I was supposed to be eating healthy. I went in 7-Eleven, bought a soda. Then I left my wallet at the thing, came back. She had took my soda and she had it out the window. The kids were in the back and she poured my pineapple soda out the window. And I was like, why would you do that? She was like, you ain't supposed to be having that. You just wasted $1.79, but I know, I appreciate it. I love her. Okay? Somebody new ain't gonna care. Drink as much soda as you want. So those are my thoughts. Sucks. 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 And furthermore, this just reinforces to my mind, go home, Roger. When you are done doing what you do, take your pictures, sell your merchandise, go to your hotel room, go to the airport. Day by day, you live to fight another day. That's all. Temptation needs opportunity. Don't give yourself the opportunity because temptation is automatic. And especially if these women are out here trying to throw themselves at you, hoping to get you caught up. Boy, they're like sharks with blood in the water. So anyway, it's more to life than hot sex. Because sometimes hot sex leads to hot herpes. All right, love y'all. See y'all tomorrow. God bless you. God keep you. See you at the conference.